Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Honor Computer Repairs. Today we are going to learn the motherboard voltages and the various components, how to identify various components on a motherboard. First, I need to show you that this is the processor and this is the processor slots. The processor runs on 1.0 voltage. When the voltage is missing, then there is a problem. And this is the power connector, the VCC. It is a power connector, so where the major 19 volt runs to. This is coil, call it inductor. Yes, they are meant to stabilize the voltage, to filter the voltage. This is the battery connector, and you can see MOSFETs can be N channel or P channel. This is the RAM slot. We have the sodium 1 and the sodium 2. The RAM runs on 1.5 volts or 1.0 volts. When the voltage is not there, when the voltage is missing, then there is a problem. This is a network slot where you connect the network card. Yes, the local area network or the wide area network. This is your hard disk. That is your CD-ROM connector. While this is your hard disk connector. The hard disk runs on 5 volts. Yes, and even the CD-ROM runs on 5 volts. Then these are coil. They are meant to filter the voltage that will come down to the CMOS battery. This is the CMOS battery connector. It runs on 3.3 volts. These are MOSFETs, N channel or P channel. This is coil, and this is an electrolytic capacitor connected to filter the voltage. This is the microphone. You can see it. It's a microphone. This very one is a chipset, but the actual name is we'll call it the NOT bridge. We have the NOT bridge and the SAT bridge connector. Yes, the NOT bridge and the SAT bridge, they are called the chipsets. They runs on 1.0 volt. This is also a coil and 2 electrolytic capacitors. These are USB ports. The USB port, they runs on 5 volts. Yes, why this is the earphone where you connect your earphone. Yes, the earphone jack. Yes, then when you turn the other side of the board, this is the embedded controller. You can see the products of this one, Novoton. It runs on 3.3 volts and it is connected to the BIOS chip. When you turn it, you see the BIOS chip on the other side of it. Yes, this is the BIOS chip. This is the BIOS chip. Now, when you turn it back, you see that this very side is for the processor. So sometimes those capacitors can get bad and you have a graphic or your system will not on at all. These are also these are other capacitors. Yes, those capacitors, they keep the voltage stable within the power region. Yes, and these are other MOSFETs also. So most times when you see a board like this, especially when you see coil, you know that yeah, thank you, sir. You know that these are power section. Yes, these are power section of the board. You can see BP inductors all around and 2 electrolytic capacitors, meaning this is power region. Yes, next time I'm going to talk more on the motherboard, how it works and how the voltage divider perform its functions. We call it the switch mode power supply, or you can call it a 5 volt or 3.3 volts power regulator. Thank you so much for the video.